Hi, folks. My name is Amy. I'm the director of this place. And you guys, are you still writing an article for the Weston newspaper? Great. Excellent. You're budding journalists. So this is our last performance of today, Girl Tales with Rebecca Cunningham and Snow White and the Seven Dupes. How many people know Girl Tales podcast? Excellent. After this is over, Rebecca will be at her table to meet you, and you can. She's giving away swag like everybody else. And if you're not too exhausted, come back tomorrow when we have Circle Round is doing a repeat performance. Although I think it's sold out. And then we have The Past and Curious, and Mick Sullivan is out as well selling books. And then Smash Boom Best, which I just realized is also sold out. So I probably shouldn't have been promoting 2 sold out shows for tomorrow. Okay. Without further ado, here's Rebecca and her actors.
Get this situated here. Okay. Hi. I'm Rebecca Cunningham, and this is Girl Tales, a kids' podcast of feminist stories for a new generation. Now, raise your hand big, big, big if you've listened to Girl Tales before. Oh my goodness, welcome Tailblazers, and raise your hand big, big, big if you have never listened to Girl Tales before. Oh my goodness, new Tailblazers. So Tailblazers are what we call the kids who listen to Girl Tales. Today, we're going to read to you one of our stories called Snow White and the Seven Dupes, which is written by Delaney Yeager. And then after that, we're going to write a story together. And before we do that, I want to introduce you to a couple of our actors here that we have with us today. So this is Adina Walker. And then next to Adina is Olivia Wardwell. And then next to Olivia is Tim Lawton. Okay, so who's ready to get things going? Woohoo! Okay, wonderful. So here we go. Here is Snow White and the Seven Dupes by Delaney Yeager. Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Snow White. Really, Snow was the name her parents, Mr. and Mrs. White, actually gave her at birth. They were hippies. Yes, this is the tale of the sweet, silly gold miner with a heart of gold who lives in the small, picturesque, and occasionally kind of magical land of Silver Lake. And who am I? My name is Hilda. I'm referred to at times as the Queen of Silver Lake because, not to brag, but I'm the best real estate agent in town. You may have seen me on some billboards, benches, coffee cup sleeves. Hilda Grimhilda, the fairest of them all. That's my slogan. Anyway, for 10 years, Snow has lived in a little Silver Lake bungalow with her best friends and co-workers, the Seven Dupes. Yes, 7 of them. Sounds messy, right? Oh, it is. And Snow knows deep down that, well, you know what? I'll just let her tell you. Follow me. Look, there she is. The one in the dirty overalls. She's doing this thing she does where she speaks all her innermost desires, fears, and worries into a well, like a water well. She's done it since she was a kid. It's odd, but also quirky, so we love it. Listen.
Oh, well, I'm having such a hard Sorry. Being down in the mines so long makes my voice sound all precious sounding. Anyway, I'm having such a very hard time lately. Well, I'm stuck. I've lived with those 7 doofs, I mean best friends, since I was in college, and they're just so sloppy and messy and farty.
Oh, how gross for her.
And there was a time when I was 2, but I've grown up, and they
Spill it, Snow.
They haven't. And I feel bad even saying it, but I'm tired of cleaning up after them, of being the only one who keeps things orderly.
Poor thing's a textbook people pleaser, isn't she?
But I think it's time to move out.
Gasp! Could this be where I come in?
But how? How do I tell my best friends I want to leave them? They may be doofs, but they're my doofs.
Yes, this is where I should.
And another thing.
Snow, let a gal enter the scene.
I just don't think I'm ready to live on my own. I never have, and the thought of it fills me with mixed feelings. On the one hand, I'm embarrassed to say this to you. Well, promise not to tell. I'm wishing for the home I love to find me.
Today!
Gah. Who are you?
You were just saying into this well that you're wishing for your dream hombre, which I believe is Spanish for man, which is what I am. Perhaps I, fair, overalled, mine dust-covered lady, am your...
Home. I said dream home. Can you please leave? I'm having a moment here with my well, and though you're very attractive.
Yes.
I am sort of going through something right now, and I'm really not in a place to date, so no thank you. And don't sneak up on women.
I respectfully accept your decline, though I predict it won't be great for my self-esteem. Good day.
Unreal. What was I saying?
You were saying, darling dear, that you're looking for your dream home.
Oh, godmother.
Right, I forgot to mention, kids. I'm the narrator, I'm the queen of real estate, and I'm also Snow's godmother. That's right, it's me, your real estate agent godmother. Did I not just hear you say you're looking for a new home?
Oh, me? No. That's just a pipe dream at this point. No, I'm rather happy where I am now, in my bungalow with my doofs.
Okay. You know, Snow, my sweet, I don't mean to be gauche, but you've never invited me to your bungalow.
Oh, haven't I?
No, not once. And seeing as it's almost supper time and your place is just over there, I'd love to.
What?
Come over right now for supper. And to see just how bad this living situation is. Oh, is that a tummy grumble I hear?
So, what was that?
What?
Who was what?
How about? That settles it then. Supper at Sukasa.
Great. We'd love to have you. Here we are.
It's quaint.
Godmother, before I open the door, I just want you to know it's currently a bit, well, mess.
Why do you forget how keys work? Hey, doofs, mommy's home.
Hi-ho,
Mommy.
Did they just call you mommy?
Oh, it's just a funny nickname. We all have funny nicknames.
It's because she, cleans the most and tells us to wash our hands after we use the bathroom, like how a mommy does.
Charming.
Sock, this is my godmother, Hilda.
Hi-ho, I know you from the benches. I'm Sock, because I only wear one sock, baby. And when you only have feeling in one of your feet, you only need one sock. Mining accident.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Nah, it was sick. That's there on the couch is Boogie. We call him that because he's full of boogers. Allergies. Hi-ho. Nice to meet you. And next to him, that's Cranky.
Hi-ho.
Next to him is Sheepy. He's shy. Next, we got Ozzy. G'day. Hi-ho, mate. He's Australian. And finally, there's Dippy. Dippy? Dippy!
What?
Say hi-ho.
Oh, hi-ho.
He's very dippy. Another mining accident.
Oh, was that one also sick?
No, we don't talk about that. And that's us, the roomies.
There's also Snoozy.
Oh, yeah, he's upstairs, snoozing. That was delicious, Snow.
It was fine.
Oh, chow, mate. So good.
more.
Shall we hit the hay, boys? Join Snoozy?
But could you guys, maybe please clean a little bit?
Bill tomorrow,
someone's
promise.
feeling bossy.
Defo, mate. Will do when I feel like it.
What? Clean a bit? How?
Okay, last one to the 7-bed bunk bed is a rotten egg.
Well, I should clean this up.
Hold it right there, Missy. You're not touching any plate but your own.
But Godmother, it's not worth it. If I leave out the dishes, there will be ants and fruit flies and adorable doe-eyed woodland creatures.
And 7 doofs who may finally realize they need to grow up. Snow, honey, are you really happy here?
I'm happy enough. Besides, what's the solution? Just moving out in this climate? Yeah, right. Besides, again, I have no real-life big adult house owning experience. I've never lived alone. And sure, I'm clean and tidy, but being alone is scary.
Oh, on the contrary, Snow. Learning to be comfortable alone is one of the very best, most empowering things you can do for yourself. Look at me. I've lived alone for 30 years now, and I'm fabulous. My home is fabulous. I'm happy, I'm confident, I'm tidy. And have I mentioned how fabulous I am?
Yeah, a lot.
Let me help you find that too, Snow. Your dream home is out there waiting for you. But you have to stop wishing it'll find you and go find it yourself.
But I don't think I'm...
Look here, girl. Take this shiny red folder full of delicious local listings.
Enough!
But I've included floor plans.
I said enough, Godmother. You're pressuring me. I can't be like you. I'll never be like you. I'm not some fabulous real estate queen who knows how to be alone. I'm just the most mature of 8 immature doofs who are gold miners. So thank you for coming over. I love you, but please drop it.
All right, okay. Consider it dropped. I'll just accidentally leave this shiny red folder on the table here.
What was that?
Huh?
What was that there?
What is it now?
Say now.
What? Okay, good night, sweetheart. Thank you for supper.
Snow. Here you are again, cleaning up after stinky doofs. I don't mind it too much, though. Yes, I'm fine. Fine staying put right where I am. What was that? The shiny red folder full of local listings? It sure is shiny. Okay, Hilda. I'll bite. Oh, wow. Look at them all. So clean, so empty, so move-in ready. No, I can't. I can't. What I need is a good night's sleep. Maybe I'll just take these listings with me for a bit of light reading.
Hey, look at me in the face!
Oh, you could sit the bright side of a dingo.
I'm gonna get you.
Come on,
I'm gonna get you, Wazzy.
What in the enchanted forest are you doofs doing?
We're having a mud fight.
Watch out!
With outside mud,
Ah!
but inside.
Oh, God.
That's it!
What are you so cranky about, Mommy?
Don't call me Mommy. You are all such doofs, and I can't do this anymore. You're messy and smelly and floppy and farty.
Sloppy and farty moved out months ago.
And I'm not your mommy, and I don't want to live here anymore. The only messy doof I want to clean up after is myself. I'm moving out. Clean this up and do your dishes from last night, slobs. Walk it off. Snow White, walk it off. Phew. I've never blown up like that before. Gosh, all those doofs look so hurt and scared. It's not their fault. They didn't know I felt that way. I should go back and apologize. Hey, I've never seen this part of Silver Lake before. It's so cute and quiet. Oh, my house. Look at that house! The original windows, the Cotswold cottage shingles, the stone chimney with the clay flue pots, the robin's egg blue Dutch door. Huh? A for sale sign? An open house sign?
Welcome all. Come in. Yes, I am Hilda Grimhilda, fairest of them all. Come in.
Oh, no. It's one of my godmother Hilda's listings. But I want to see inside. But if she sees me here after the big stink I made last night, she'll be all, "Darling, how fabulous to see you. I just knew you were ready to get away from those slobs. I told you so. Champagne, caftans, Ibiza." Wow, that was a really good impression I just did. Oh, what to do? I have to find out if there's a breakfast nook. I know. A disguise. I'll change my voice, because turns out I'm very good at that. And I'll just put on a disguise. Hey, you man from the woods.
Ooh, don't call me that. Gives off pretty creepy vibes. When really, I'm just a handsome, lonely man roaming the forest for love. And it's worked, 'cause you're here. You've come to find me.
Eesh. No, sorry. You were just the first person I saw, and I desperately need a disguise. Could I borrow your jacket, shirt, hat, gloves, and pants? You kind of owe me for spooking me so bad the other day.
Fine. Your wish is my command. A fair lady.
Don't call me that.
I can't win.
Oh, Hilda will never recognize me dressed like this. Operation Dreamhouse, Snow in disguise is a go. Dum-dee-dee-dum-dum, I'm just going into an open house. Don't mind me, dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Well. Hello, Snow. Sir.
Yes, hello. I do not know you, and you are not my godmother. I'm just a man interested in this house.
Of course. Come in, won't you? Can I interest you in some apple cider?
Oh, yum. Oh, yes, please.
Wonderful. It's just through here, in the kitchen, on the original cast iron stove.
Oh, my house. Oh, sorry. Sometimes being down in the coal mines makes my voice sound all precious sounding.
Uh-huh.
So nice kitchen, real nice. Is that
A drawing room with a wood-burning fireplace, east-facing paneled glass doors that open onto a back patio? Why, yes, it is.
And is that
Is this a breakfast nook?
Oh, yes, sir, it is.
Who was that?
He is what we in real estate biz call a huntsman.
A huntsman?
A huntsman, because he house hunts and then he house flips. Hunts for darling little homes, then removes their heart. Their uniqueness, their charm, and their original bathroom tiles.
Oh no!
But they are typically the highest bidder, so sometimes I just can't say no. Unless...
Unless what?
Oh, unless someone I care for falls madly in love with a house, why, then I wouldn't care about the money. I'd just make sure it went to the right person.
Oh dear.
I'll take it.
What?
25K over asking price today, all cash.
Oh my.
Are there any other offers? Anyone? Perhaps you, sir. Come on.
No offer.
Fine. You win, Huntsman. She's all yours.
Hi, mate. Who in the world are you?
It's just me. I'm in a disguise.
Thought to fool me.
Purple is not your color.
Dapper.
Who are you?
I'm sorry that I blew up at you this morning, Doofs.
It's okay, Snow. We forgive you. Does this mean you're staying? You're not moving out?
Yeah. I'm staying.
This right. Double time.
Great. Who are you?
All right. Hey, Snow, could you pass me that mud ball?
Oh, well, I'm so very sad that I didn't tell Godmother Hilda I wanted that little house when I had the chance. I feel like I'll never move out now, and my dream home is in S row, and I'm in plateau, and that I've plateaued in life.
That was a bit of a stretch.
What in the well? Did you...
Yes, I'm a well that talks.
Wow, Silver Lake sure is occasionally magical.
I'm also a wishing well.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Well?
Your dream house can still be yours. Yours.
Really and truly?
But you must take action. In order to be granted your dream home, you must let go of your current life and accept that change means growth, that avoidance only breeds more avoidance.
Oh, I want to. I really do. But what if my 7 doofs don't want to be my friend anymore?
The best thing you can do for the doofs is to lead by example. Help the doofs learn to care for themselves by caring for yourself.
What if I get there and I can't do it? I'm a people pleaser.
Oh, stop labeling yourself. Just the other day, didn't I hear you firmly tell that singing man to leave you alone?
Oh, yeah.
And now, how about when you told your godmother to drop it? Would a people pleaser do that?
Wow, you're right. I'm not the pushover I thought I was. Hey, wait a minute. How did you know what I said to my godmother?
Hello, I'm a magic well. I know all.
Wait, you know all? Like everything? I have so.
There's no time.
Okay. So what do I do? How does this work? This is new for me.
Firstly, you must go break the news to the doofs. Then come back here and whisper into me, I am ready to live on my own. I am ready for change. Also, have a copy of your latest bank statement, your credit score, and the down payment.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Magic Wishing Well. I'll be back. Doofs, gather round.
Sure thing. Sup?
I'll listen
I
from
love a
over
gather
here.
round.
What's that mean?
My dear sweet doofs, I need to tell you all that I've been unhappy with my living situation for some time.
It's because The bunk bed only has 7 bunks, and you want a bunk too, isn't it? So, Mommy, we can add another bunk.
No, that's not at all what I'd ever want.
Then what in crikey could it be if it's not that?
It's a lot of things, you guys. It's having to be your mommy.
Aww.
Yeah, I don't love it. In fact, most days I go talking to a magical well and tell it all my secrets and resentments towards you guys. And I just don't want to do that anymore. Before I found my dream home, I wasn't ready to leave. But I know I'm ready now. So I'm moving out for real this time. Do you hate me?
Snow, we could never hate you. You're one of us. You'll always be a doof. It's true, mate.
Yeah,
love
dinner
you.
or whatever. Love you so much.
You're really inspiring, Snow.
Oh, doofs. I'll miss you, kinda. But I'll be so close by and you can visit. But you'll have to take off your shoes and not touch anything.
Very fair.
Goodbye, roomies. Thank you for everything.
Proud of you, Snow. Bye.
I never got to tell her how I
mate.
felt.
Where are
you going?
You.
Oh, Snow, you've made this darling home even more darling. I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of me too, Godmother, but I couldn't have done it without you. Or should I say, without the magical well?
I don't know what you're talking about. When did you figure out it was me?
When I came back with my bank statements, I heard you on the phone with the huntsman. You're a very loud phone talker. But, they can hear you. If you talk regular, you don't need to shout.
Ah, well, thank you for playing along, dear.
What exactly did you tell the huntsman?
I told him the home would be going to someone who deserves it. Then I sent him an apology fruit basket and a mug with my face on it.
Oh, Godmother, you're fabulous.
No, dear, we're fabulous. The end. Thank you all so much for listening to that story. Now, who's ready to write a story with us? Because we have one coming up on the show, and we're stuck. We need some words that are going to help us out to complete the story. Then I'm going to read it to you today with Miss Olivia, and then you'll hear it on the show in a couple of weeks. You ready? Okay, so there are a couple of words that I'm going to need your help with. Okay, so the first word I'm looking for, and when you have an answer, I need you to raise your hand big, and I'm going to try to get to everybody, okay? So the first word I need help with is part of a house. What's a part of a house? A roof. Hold on.
Do you want me to type it in?
Maybe, but hold on. Let me see if it's working. Sorry, technical difficulties, y'all. Here. Oh, hold on.
What's another part of a house? Go ahead. The kitchen. That is an essential part of a home, for sure. Anyone else? Yes. In the ears, the blue ears. A window. Another essential part of the home. Can you imagine living in a house without windows? It would be so sad. A bathroom. We need bathrooms, and we know why. Living room, yes, because you gotta chill, you gotta hang out. Back row? A part of the floor is a part of the house. We have to think about these details when we're building a home.
Perfect. Thank you, Olivia. Okay, so now we know we're going to move on to the next thing. I need a big object. So who's somebody you haven't called on yet while I was doing that?
Oh, down here.
What's a big object?
Cinema?
A swim room.
What is it?
A swim room.
A swim
A
room?
swim room.
That is a big object.
Okay.
Yes.
And then your favorite food. And I'll have you pick them all.
Oh, yes. In the stripes.
Wait for me.
Oh, yes. Come, wait for the microphone. Your favorite food.
CD pasta.
Ziti pasta.
Excellent choice.
That one went right to the heart.
And a color.
A color. Yes.
Blue.
Blue.
Good color. Solid color.
Playground equipment.
Playground and pay. All the way in the back row.
Zip line.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
A kind of plant.
A kind of plant. In the second row. Okay. Sorry. She asked me to give her a workout.
A tulip.
A tulip. A magical creature.
Ooh, magical creature.
How about did you get Olivia over here?
I didn't get Olivia over here.
Let's do Olivia.
Are you Olivia? Oh, me too.
No
way.
Nice.
A phoenix.
A phoenix.
Phoenix.
Oh, that's so great.
Okay, another color.
Ooh, go ahead. Red shirt. Yes. Yes.
Rainbow.
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 A celebrity.
Ooh, how about right? Do you have a celebrity? Yes. She's ready. Oh, sorry. Here you go.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Excellent
She's
choice.
a believer.
A believer. How do you spell Bieber? It doesn't matter. Okay. Instrument.
Instrument. Who hasn't been picked yet? Yes, in the red shirt.
Me?
Yes.
A trombone.
A trombone.
Good one.
Another instrument.
Oh, yes. Yes. Sorry. Flowered shirt.
What did you say? again?
Another instrument. An instrument.
A saxophone.
A saxophone.
Good one.
Another instrument.
Oh, man. Okay. What about in the striped blue and white shirt?
Drums.
Good one.
Very good. Okay. And what kind of sound does a saxophone make? Can y'all do it for me right now? Let's all. Yeah, I could write that down. Blip, 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 blip. Good. And sea animal.
C and who haven't?
She's got a good one over here.
Ooh, yes, in the brown. I think it's brown or maybe black shirt.
I'm coming.
Sea animal.
Whale.
Whale. A genre or a kind of music.
Oh, I'm supposed to pick. In the pink and blue stripe.
Orchestra.
Orchestra.
A type of contest.
Type of contest? Yes. In wait for
Sparkles?
yes, in the sparkle shirt.
Sparkle shirt.
A whistling contest.
A whistling contest.
Do
I
you see
would
the
lose.
walrus?
Holiday. How about right here?
Oh, yes.
4th of July.
4th of July. Another color. How about you right here?
Lavender.
Lavender. I just wanna stay. Anyone know the Lavender Haze song? Good. Lindsay, Miss Lindsay knows it. Okay. A big number. Big.
Big number.
Big number.
Ooh,
How about over
that-
here?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Next
time.
We'll do you next.
Big number.
178.
Oh my goodness. Huge. Okay, so over here, something that makes a loud noise. What's something that makes a loud noise?
A drum.
A drum. A kind of car. Kind of car.
A Lamborghini.
Oh, girl. How do you spell Lamborghini? I don't know. Tool from a toolbox. Right here.
Wrench.
Wrench. A garden tool. Okay, right over here.
Gloves.
Gloves. Very important. A type of flower. Right in the second row right here in the stripes.
A walrus.
A rose.
A walrus?
A rose.
A rose.
Type of flower, Olivia. Not an animal. A famous musician. This is our last one. A famous musician. Right here. Taylor. Gotcha.
James?
Okay.
It was obvious.
Here we go. Let's see if my technology works for the day. You never know.
If not, we'll just keep naming parts of houses.
Wow, Girl Tales is fun. Come on. Here we go. Work technology.
Thank you.
Work technology. Work technology.
Technology, work, technology, work, technology, work, technology, work, technology, work, work, technology, work, technology.
Oh, it's here. We have a story.
Oh, it's because of you guys.
Okay. Now, you're going to read for Franny,
Yes.
and I'm going to read the other part. All right, so let me do this. Can you see that?
I can see it.
Okay, great. This is called The Whistling Contest Sharks. You ready? Okay. So for those of you who listen to Girl Tales, how do we start the freshwater stories? Does anyone know? How do we start them? I'm Rebecca Cunningham, and this is Girl Tales. And then we'd say,
Yes. Yes.
I'd like to tell you about a friend of mine. I'd like to tell you about a friend of mine who many of you might remember, Dr. Franny K. Stein. Franny is Freshwater's resident scientist and inventor. She's a bit of a wild scientist type, and some have rumored that maybe she's on the evil side. But Dr. Stein and I are great friends, and she's always so happy. I don't think she has an evil bone in her body, except for maybe her funny bone, which she sometimes pretends is telling jokes, and that does weird me out a bit. Last week, Dr. Franny K. Stein invited me over to see her latest invention. And I say invited, but it was more of a scream yell at my door. Sherlock and Cheese started howling when she came by. It was such a big excitement that I had almost thought it was an emergency. Like maybe my roof was on fire, or maybe even swim rooms were falling from the sky. But no, it was nothing scary like that. Just that she had invented something more amazing than she'd ever invented before, and I had to see it. When I got to her lab, I noticed that the scent of ziti pasta was pouring out of her chimney. And I swear I could see blue ooze coming from the windows. Inside wasn't much better. To get in, I had to duck under a zip line and wind through the biggest tulip I had ever seen. "What is that you are making?" I asked, in frightened excitement. Franny was silent, but kept leading me farther into her lab. Now I was walking past live phoenixes and tanks of rainbow sharks, and then we walked past a wax sculpture of Justin Bieber that I swear winked at me. Finally, Dr. Stein took me into a big open room where a large machine was sitting under a white sheet. She pulled the sheet off with a whoosh, and under, she revealed a trombone, 4 saxophones, and a pair of oversized drums. It was almost like a setup for a band, but in place of where there would be people to play the instruments, there were tubes and wires connecting each instrument together, which then connected them to what looked like a statue of a whale holding a giant lever. Franny stood back and said with big celebration and pizzazz,
I call it the song selector or the melody maker. I can't decide. Maybe the jingle generator. Doesn't matter. Not only does this invention have the ability to play any song that has ever been written, but it also can and will create any kind of song you'd ever wanted to hear. The world will sing its praises. Want to give it a try? What kind of song do you want to write today?
I was taken aback. Any song in any style or type of music that I had ever wanted to hear? I wasn't sure, but I had to try this new invention, so I thought, and I came up with an orchestra song about winning a whistling contest on the 4th of July. Franny lit up with joy.
I love orchestra. What harmony we are in. Here, put these shoes on. You'll want them.
She handed me a pair of oversized sunglasses that I put on right away. And with that, she pulled the heavy lever attached to all of the tubes and wires, and the machine started moving. Soon enough, I knew that the scent outside had been coming from, because blue bubbles were coming out of the trombone, and it smelled like ziti pasta. No idea why, but there it was, and I almost jumped out of my boots when the drums started shooting lavender lightning bolts. But what really had me spooked was when all of the lights started blinking. All I could hear were tiny little phoenixes running on what sounded like 178 hamster wheels. Then everything went dark, and all of the sounds stopped. Finally, a spotlight shone on the machine, and it looked like the instruments were about to play. First, there was silence, and then it began. But something wasn't quite right. The saxophones were not making any... Oh, how does a saxophone sound? Everybody, blah, blah, blah. Exactly, perfect. They weren't making any blah, blah, blah sounds, but instead all I could hear was the clanging of a drum. And instead of trombone sounds, I heard the hum from an old Lamborghini. I could tell it was from a Lamborghini because Pippa, my wife, and I used to drive a Lamborghini. Wow, we are so much richer than I thought we were. Pippa and I used to drive a Lamborghini through freshwater. Franny turned the lights back on and turned off the melody maker. She looked disappointed.
Oh no, I was sure I had fixed this. I'm not jazzed about this at all. Give me 1 second, or a measure of rest, as we say in the song composing business.
She ran over to the machine and started unplugging tubes and wires. She was working so fast that it was almost a blur trying to watch her every move. Soon, bolts and screws were flying everywhere, and I saw her using a wrench from the wall, and then she began revving an electric gloves. Not only were the bolts and screws flying, but also rose petals, and then so many tape cassettes and CDs. That's what we used to listen to music back in the day. I swear. I saw all of Taylor Swift's collection flying through the air. Then she was back.
Okay, try 2. This time you're gonna get your orchestra song about losing a whistle contest on President's Day. It's going to be off the charts!
I wanted to remind her that it was the 4th of July and about when I won the whistling contest, but maybe I could wait. The lever was hit again, and the machine whirred and buzzed and hummed, and I swear I could hear the beat of an orchestra song starting up. But then all of a sudden there was a huge crash and a big flash of smoke, and all the drums fell over, and the trombone hopped up so high, I think it went through the roof. And then the group of saxophones jiggled and jaggled until they had broken into tiny little pieces. Dr. Stein let out a cry.
Oh no! I just wanted to make you a new song, but everything's gone wrong. Maybe we should have added a big gong?
I I tried to calm her down. Don't worry, Franny. This was the most fun I had all week. So much spectacle and incredible colors. We didn't make an orchestra song, but that was probably the best show I've ever seen. Also, I think there might be an easier way to write a new amazing song. Did you know that Cupid in town plays the harp? And I think Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, once recorded a solo album on the saxophone. I myself have always wanted to learn how to play the trombone. And it's a small secret, but I've heard Steve and Polly Squirrel perform on the drums down in Florida over the winter. I bet if we all went together and practiced a bit, we could write our own orchestra song about winning a whistling contest on the 4th of July. Maybe we could even be good enough to write one for President's Day, too. Dr. Stein looked like she was about to cry, but I couldn't let her be defeated. What do you say? Want to learn how to play the trombone with me? Dr. Stein looked me in the eyes and wiped back the smallest little tear and said,
Oh, Rebecca, you're singing my song. Why didn't I think of that?
After we detached the instruments and cleaned up all of the rose petals, bubbles, screws, and Taylor Swift CDs, we set up a band room for practicing. Next week, we have our first rehearsal. Also, I sent a message to Iris, the rainbow goddess, about it all, and she wants to be our lead singer. I think by the end of the summer, we might have something really special to share. Now we just need a name. So far, I'm voting for Dr. Fran and the Phoenixes, but Polly says he'll only vote for the whistling contest whales. I guess we'll see. The end. And that is all we have for you today. If you want to hear that story on Girl Tales, grown-ups, make sure to subscribe on your phones. And thank you all so much for coming. I'm so glad that we have a bunch of new Tailblazers. So thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.